Race number 1, top of the stretch, Rebel Forever, GL Bobby, Roddy Colt, I Am Twin Star, It's Miller Time, Putty Green, Domino Rex, Dusty Lane Maria, and Marmashidino. They are off and pacing off the gate quickly. GL Bobby looking for the lead against Rebel Forever as they race into the first turn and on by the opening eighth. On the inside, Rebel Forever emerging with the lead. GL Bobby in the outside is second. Marmashidino gets away racing third. Followed in the fourth spot by Roddy Colt, away racing in five. I Am Twin Star. Parked out is Putty Green from six. Along the rail, It's Miller Time has seven. Domino Rex racing out of eight, and ninth and treading the field in the early going is Dusty Lane Maria. They continue into the turn on their way to the 3/8. Rebel Forever dictating the early pace, leads the field by one length. GL Bobby has found room in the pocket. Up on the outside, that's Putty Green getting the parking ticket third. Marmashidino hemmed in at the rail racing fourth. Roddy Colt gets caught in fifth. On the outside, Dusty Lane Maria from sixth, followed by Domino Rex seven. Then I Am Twin Star. And at the back of the field, It's Miller Time. 30-2 is the opening panel. In front of the grandstand as they approach the half. Rebel Forever continuing to chart the path by one length. GL Bobby getting a good journey second. A tough trip for Putty Green on the outside third. Marmashidino locked in at the rail is fourth. Dusty Lane Maria covered up on the outside in five. Roddy Colt racing from six. On the limb in seven is Domino Rex. The trailers, I Am Twin Star and It's Miller Time. They continue on to the backside, final time. They were by the half in 1:03-2. It's still Rebel Forever. GL Bobby coming out of the pocket to challenge for the top spot. Dusty Lane Maria's out there, three wide third. Marmashidino on the inside is fourth. Roddy Colt racing fifth. Three deep as they head into the turn and on to the 7/8. It's still Rebel Forever. Clinging to the lead by a neck. GL Bobby on the outside second. Dusty Lane Maria wide third. Marmashidino on the inside is fourth. 1:35 and 1 3/4. Less than 1/8 to come as they move off the top turn. They're led home by Rebel Forever. Marmashidino down inside is now second. GL Bobby trying to hang on to third. On the inside, Roddy Colt fourth. They drive to the stretch. Rebel Forever will win it. Marmashidino finishing second. Third, Roddy Colt. In victory lane, the first race winner, number 1, Rebel Forever, a 4-year-old son of Silent Al, over Nancy Laffin. Robert Laffin driving the mile in 2:06. Race number 2 of the evening, Glen Cove Ebony, Rogue Elmhurst, Tammy's Pride, MD Damien, Elmhurst Halo, Hustling Abbey, Percenter Celtic, and Lady Vet. They're off and pacing. Glen Cove Ebony on the inside is away looking for the lead against Tammy's Pride. Elmhurst Halo on the outside is away racing third. Fourth and racing wide is Hustling Abbey as they head into the backstretch for time one. Tammy's Pride with the lead. Elmhurst Halo now quickly on the outside moves up to take over. Along the rail racing third, Hustling Abbey. Percenter Celtic on the outside is fourth. Away racing in five, Glen Cove Ebony. Rogue Elmhurst has six. Well back to seven. And MD Damien, eighth and treading the field, is Lady Vet. They continue into the turn on their way to the 3/8. 30-4 was the opening quarter. On top, Elmhurst Halo by 2.5 lengths. Racing second is Tammy's Pride up on the outside. Percenter Celtic is now third. Hustling Abbey from 4. Rogue Elmhurst on the outside fifth. Sixth is Glen Cove Ebony. Then we go back into 7 and find MD Damien far back, and treading is Lady Vet. They check into the half. Out front, Elmhurst Halo maintaining a 2-length advantage over Tammy's Pride. Percenter Celtic first up third. Hustling Abbey is fourth, covered up on the outside fifth is Rogue Elmhurst. The inside from 6 into the turn. Glen Cove Ebony from 7. MD Damien. They were by the half in 1:02 and 2/5 seconds. They move down the backside for the final time. Elmhurst Halo continuing to be the boss by a length and a half. Tammy's Pride second. Percenter Celtic on the outside is still racing third. Fourth, Hustling Abbey. Fifth is Rogue Elmhurst. MD Damien is coming 3 wide in 6. They continue on to the upper turn. Elmhurst Halo continuing on the front end, a length and a half lead. On the outside, Percenter Celtic is now second. On the inside, racing third, Tammy's Pride. Fourth on the outside, Rogue Almahurst. MD Damien coming 3 wide fifth. 1:34 the 3/4. They straighten out through the lane for the final time there, led home by Almahurst Halo. On the outside, second, Percenter Celtic, Rogue Almahurst third. Almahurst Halo will prevail. Second is Percenter Celtic, Rogue Almahurst third. Second race winner, number 5, Almahurst Halo, a 2-year-old gelded son of Nihilator. Over Clovis Belleville of Dieppe. Trained by Ivan Cormier, Dave Pinckney driving the mile in 2:05 3/5. Race number 3 of the evening has Double Dealer, Barely a Breeze, NS Playboy, Wilco's Derby, Pepper Allen, Star Connection, Kildare Michael, Bill Batter, and Cobequid Noble. They're off and pacing. Pepper Allen away looking for the lead. Double Dealer driving out quickly from the rail as they head into the first turn. Pepper Allen on the outside, battling Double Dealer for the lead. Up on the extreme outside, 3 deep third is Star Connection, getting away fourth. Cobequid Noble on the outside, Wilco's Derby looks to tuck in at the rail in 5. Barely a Breeze shows 6th, holding down 7 in the early going is NS Playboy. Racing out of 8 is Kildare Michael, and trailing the field, that is Bill Batter. They continue to battle for the lead as they head into the turn. That's Star Connection now moving on to grab the top spot. Double Dealer sitting second. Pepper Allen is racing third. Here comes Cobequid Noble moving first up, now third. Pepper Allen at the rail is fourth. Kildare Michael quickly in the outside, hustling up, advancing to fifth as they move off the top turn. 29-1 was the opening quarter. In front of the grandstand for the first time as they approach the half. Cobequid Noble on the outside now hustling up to take over the lead. Star Connection still controls the rail second. On the outside now losing cover. Third is Kildare Michael. Double Dealer is fourth. Fifth then moving on the outside with cover as they head for the backside is NS Playboy. Pepper Allen gets shuffled back at the rail to sixth. Outside in 7 is Bill Batter. Then Wilco's Derby and Barely a Breeze. Halfway home in 1 minute flat. Approaching 3/4 on the outside. Kildare Michael now matching strides with Cobequid Noble. Well spotted on the outside with cover third is NS Playboy. Moving into contention, Double Dealer is now fourth. Tiring at the rail, Star Connection fifth. They head on to the 7/8. 1:30-3 was the 3/4. On the outside, Kildare Michael battling back at the rail. Gamely is Cobequid Noble. Now tipping 3 wide for the drive home is NS Playboy. Double Dealer is awaiting the passing lane fourth. They straighten out through the stretch for the final time. Kildare Michael a slight advantage. Cobequid Noble. Double Dealer down in the passing lane. Double Dealer getting up to win it. Second is Kildare Michael. Cobequid Noble finishing third. Lane, the third race winner, number 1 Double Dealer, a 5-year-old gelding by Abercrombie, with John Yule and Keith Driscoll of Onslow, trained and driven by Phil Pinckney. A mile in 2:02 2/5. Race number 4 has Lance's Lad, Smokin' Jig Time, PEI Angel, Pocket Full of Gold, Able Flyer, Crafty Abe, Poetic Forecast. Major Governor in the back tier is Diplomat Sandy. They're off and pacing off the gate first. Able Flyer looking for the lead down inside. Lance's Lad away quickly. They move into the first turn on the outside and taking over. Able Flyer on the outside. Pocket Full of Gold is racing second. Lance's Lad third. Wide in the 4 spot. He's Crafty Abe on the inside, racing in 5 as they head on to the opening quarter. Is Smokin' Jig Time next in line and racing out of 6. Major Governor, Poetic Forecast has 7. PEI Angel in 8. And 9th and trailing the field, Diplomat Sandy. They move into the turn and onto the 3/8. Able Flyer leads the way by 2 lengths. Pocket Full of Gold is giving chase second. Crafty Abe advancing on the outside third. At the rail fourth, Lance's Lad. Here comes Major Governor up on the outside into the 5 spot, followed by Poetic Forecast in 6. The inside 7 is Smokin' Jig Time, then PEI Angel, And Diplomat Sandy can see them all as they check in at the halfway point. 31-1 was the quarter. Able Flyer continuing to lead the way by 1 length. Crafty Abe on the outside is second. Racing third in the inside is Pocket Full of Gold. Fourth on the outside and looking to go 3 wide is Major Governor. Also out there 3 deep. Off stride goes Major Governor. They head into the backside for the final time. 102-4 was the half on top and leading the way by 1 Able Flyer. On the outside, here comes Poetic Forecast tipping 3 wide. On the inside, Pocket Full of Gold looking for room third, dropping back. Crafty Abe is fourth. They continue on to the 7/8. It's still number 5 Able Flyer leading the way by a length and a half. Poetic Forecast giving chase on the outside. Second, Pocket Full of Gold is third. With Crafty Abe racing fourth, Smoking Jig Time fifth, Diplomat Sandy sixth. Off the turn, 136 to 3/4. They straighten out for the payoff, and they're led home by Able Flyer. On the inside, Pocket Full of Gold, Able Flyer, Pocket Full of Gold, closing up in the passing lane. Pocket Full of Gold getting up to win it. Able Flyer second, and finishing third, Poetic Forecast. The winner's enclosure, the 4th race winner, number 4, Pocket Full of Gold, a 3-year-old colt by Abercrombie. Over the RG Group Limited and Mulgrave, trained and driven by Henry Smallwood from Island 208 and 1/5. Race number 5 of the evening has Charlotte's Rebel, Bozo Stinger, Portable Count, Canical Victory, Lotta Blue, Battle Shoebuck, Nearly Ready, Income Wilco, and Fascination VL. They are off and pacing, getting off the gate quickly on the outside is Battle Shoebuck. Down inside at the rail is Charlotte's Rebel as they head into the first turn. Battle Shoebuck quickly takes over. Charlotte's Rebel gets away sitting second. Fascination VL on the inside is racing away third. Lotta Blue from 4 up on the outside looking to take a seat in 5 is Nearly Ready. Next in line and traveling in 6 is Income Wilco from 7. Bozo Stinger. Portable Count has 8. And 9th and trailing the field is Canical Victory. Seating arrangements complete. Single file as they move into the turn with Charlotte's Rebel now leading it by a length and a half. Battle Shoebuck will get a golden trip second. Fascination VL holds down the 3 spot. Campaigning the rail fourth is Lotta Blue. Looking to the outside in 5 is Nearly Ready, followed in 6th by Income Wilco. Bozo Stinger has 7. Portable Count with 1 horse beaten in Canical Victory as they move off the top turn. 30 seconds the opening panel. They approach the halfway point. Out front, Charlotte's Rebel still there, a length and a half. Battle Shoebuck is second. Lotta Blue on the outside is moving third. On the outside, down inside, that's Fascination VL. Now third, Lotta Blue, tucking back in on the 4 spot. 5th on the outside and moving up is Nearly Ready from 6 onto the backside for the final time. Is Income Wilco. 101-3 was the half. Out front, Charlotte's Rebel and Battle Shoebuck continue to sit 1-2 with Fascination VL right there third. Outside, Nearly Ready is now 4th. Lotta Blue 5th. Income Wilco from 6th. Then Portable Count. Bozo Stinger and 3 wide from the back, Canical Victory. They move over to the 7/8. 132-1 was the 3/4. Charlotte's Rebel looking strong out front now by 2.5 lengths. Second is Battle Shoebuck. Here comes Fascination VL now up on the limb third. They make the final turn. Charlotte's Rebel, Fascination VL taking aim second. Battle Shoebuck trying to hang on to the show spot. But it will be Charlotte's Rebel winning it by 2.5 lengths. Second is Fascination VL with the show spot going to Battle Shoebuck. Is the 5th race winner, number 1, Charlotte's Rebel, the 5-year-old gelding by Knightley Blue Chip, owned by John Hildebrand and Charles Seymour, trained by Blair Laffin, Robert Laffin driving. The mile in 2:03 and 1/5. Race number 6 of the evening has Classic Charm, Richter, Turnip Joe Ranger, Kill Karen Jade, BH Terminator, Killer Fred, Dalazan, and Hawkeye Charamar. They're off and pacing. Classic Charm getting the first call at the rail, moving out quickly to grab the lead. Turning Joe Ranger crossing over to take a seat in the pocket second. On the inside, racing in a 3 as they head by the opening 8th is Kill Karen Jade up on the outside and racing 4th, and now gathered back and finding a seat is Dalazan. They move on to the opening quarter. Classic Charm will set the early tempo. She leads by a length and a half. Turning Joe Ranger getting the pocket trip. Third is Kill Karen Jade moving up on the outside from 4 as they move past the opening quarter. That is Richter coming first over. Following cover on the outside, Hawkeye Charmer from 5 along the rail and racing in 6. PH Terminator. Killer Fred has 7 and Dalazan is now trailing. They were by the quarter in 30 and 3. They round the top turn, entering the stretch for time 1. Out front, Classic Charm continuing on the front end by a length and a half. Richter on the outside second, now locked in third. Turning Joe Ranger, getting a good second over trip now 4th. Is Hawkeye Charmer. Kill Karen Jade locked in at the rail in 5. 6th, PH Terminator. Then Dalazan and Killer Fred can see them all as they move on to the backside for the final time. They were by the halfway point in 1:01 and 4/5 seconds. It's still Classic Charm leading it by 3 parts of a length. Richter moving up closer second. On the inside, Turning Joe Ranger is third. Well spotted within striking range on the outside. Hawkeye Charmer 4th. They move into the turn on their way to the 7-inch. Classic Charm a slight advantage over Richter on the inside. Turning Joe Ranger. Hawkeye Charmer on the outside is racing in 4. 5th on the outside, PH Terminator locked in. Kill Karen Jade from 6. Less than 1/8 to come. 1:32 and 3 the 3/4. They straighten out through the lane for the final time, and Richter is now forging to the top. Hawkeye Charmer racing second. PH Terminator up on the far outside. Richter, Hawkeye Charmer coming back on. Richter holding on to win it. Hawkeye Charmer second. PH Terminator finishing third. A 5-year-old gelding by Willow Wiper. Owned and trained by Robert Took. Jason McDougall driving. The mile in 2:03 and 1/5. Race number 7 of the evening has Bionic Trick, Bet and Win, Fireson, No Debtor, The Cloudmaker, Island Navigator, Naughty Bee, and Courageous Lily, and Dandy Guy. They are off and pacing. Bionic Trick getting the first call. Moving out second is the Cloudmaker as they head into the turn. Island Navigator hustling out third. Up on the extreme outside and racing 4th as they head by the opening 8th is Naughty Bee. They move into the backstretch. Time 1. Approaching the opening quarter. On top, Bionic Trick by 2.5. The Cloudmaker is second, parked out third. Naughty Bee and Island Navigator is racing 4th. Up on the outside and pacing in 5 is Courageous Lily. Dandy Guy at the rail has 6 in 7. As they continue into the turn is No Debtor. On the outside and racing from 8 is Fireson. And now 9th and treading the field is Bet and Win. Opening quarter in 29 and 3. They make their way off the top turn. On top, Bionic Trick still there by 2 lengths. The Cloudmaker giving chase second, parked out. Naughty Bee in third. The inside locked in 4th. Island Navigator covered up on the limb in 5. As they approach the half is Courageous Lily from 6. And going wide is Dandy Guy. 7th out the rail is No Debtor. Then Fireson and Bet and Win. They continue to trail into the turn. They continue on past the 5/8 Bionic Trick. Still the boss by a length and a half. The Cloudmaker getting a good trip second. On the outside, racing third, Naughty Bee, and at the rail out of Navigator 4th. Dandy Guy stepping 3 wide 5th, with Fireson to follow in 6th. 7th, and at the rail is Courageous Lily. Then Bet and Win and No Debtor. They approach 3/4 a minute. 2/5 was the halfway point. Bionic Trick is still in charge by a length and a half. The Cloudmaker still sitting in the pocket. Island Navigator moves up at the rail to sit third. Outside 4th, Dandy Guy. Fireson 3 wide 5th. Courageous Lily from 6th and 8th left to come. 1:32 and 1. They make the final turn. The Cloudmaker now abandons the pocket, moving up to challenge Bionic Trick as they drive to the stretch. And the Cloudmaker has taken over the lead. Up on the outside, Island Navigator second. It will be the Cloudmaker to win it, finishing second. It's close. It could be Bionic Trick on the inside, and Island Navigator. The 7th race winner, number 5, the Cloudmaker, a 5-year-old roan son of Cloudcover, owned, trained, and driven to victory by Henry Smallwood. The mile in 2:04 2/5. Race number 8 of the evening has CL's Wonder Girl, Mono's Beacon, Light and Warrior, Township Cassandra, Muscle Toxin coming through, Dolly Finesse, Glenview Emperor. In the back tier is Platanos. They're off and pacing on the inside. CL's Wonder Girl is away looking for the lead. Township Cassandra quickly from the outside moves on to take the lead away. As they move into the turn, Light and Warrior caught on the outside third, and the inside racing fourth. As they move into the backstretch is Mono's Beacon. Parked out and racing in 5, Glenview Emperor. Along the rail, Platanos is racing 6, Muscle Toxin from 7. Coming through has the 8 spot, and 9th and trailing is Dolly Finesse. They make their way past the opening quarter. Township Cassandra on top leads it a length. On the inside, under a firm hold and racing in the pocket, is CL's Wonder Girl second. Left parked on the outside third, Light and Warrior. Mono's Beacon racing fourth, with cover on the outside, Glenview Emperor from 5. Moving up on the outside now, 6th is Dolly Finesse. Platano shuffle back and locked in at the rail in 7 as they head off the top turn. 30-2 was the opening quarter. On top, Township Cassandra continuing to chart the path by 1 length over Light and Warrior, with CL's Wonder Girl locked in at the rail third. Covered up on the outside fourth is Glenview Emperor. Mono's Beacon hemmed in at the rail in 5. 6th along the rail is Platanos. Then we go back 7th to Dolly Finesse. Muscle Toxin in 8. And coming through is 9th and trailing. They were by the halfway point in 1:03. They move on to the backside for the final time. Township Cassandra continuing by 1 length. Light and Warrior still alive on the outside, with CL's Wonder Girl locked in third. They head on past the 3/4. It's still Township Cassandra yet to move second. CL's Wonder Girl, Light and Warrior dropping back, with Mono's Beacon up at the rail now third. They head into the turn. Township Cassandra is the one to catch. There goes CL's Wonder Girl now out of the pocket to challenge, with Mono's Beacon moving up for third. Platanos along the rail fourth, 1:35 to 3/4. They make the final turn. Township Cassandra trying to fight them off. CL's Wonder Girl on the outside. Mono's Beacon 3 wide. Platanos down in the passing lane. Platanos taking advantage of the passing lane to get up and win it second. Mono's Beacon, CL's Wonder Girl third. Riding in victory lane, the 8th race winner, number 9, Platanos, a 7-year-old daughter of Brand New Fella by Charles McDougall. Jason McDougall picking up his second win of the evening, the mile 2:05 2/5. Race number 9, Ease Wave, Ankin Hot Heels, Bayou Angus, Cherokee Hanover, Cole Sarah, Danger Bear, Charitz, P.A. Cherry, and Denashton Orr. They're off and pacing on the inside. Ease Wave away looking for the lead. Ankin Hot Heels driving out with Bayou Angus on the outside. They move into the first turn. Ease Wave away on top. Ankin Hot Heels gets away second on the outside. Down inside, Bayou Angus settling in third. Parked on the outside fourth is Cherokee Hanover. On the inside and racing from 5 as they continue down the backside for time 1 is Danger Bear. Out wide and racing in 6 is Charitz. They check in at the opening station. Ankin Hot Heels is moving on to the lead by 1 length. Cherokee Hanover on the outside, parked out second. Third along the rail is Ease Wave. Parked to the outside, Charitz is racing fourth. Along the inside, fifth, Bayou Angus. Danger Bear to the outside in 6, P.A. Cherry. Moving on the outside in 7, Cole Sarah has 8. And trailing the field in Ashton Orr. 30 seconds the opening quarter. They move off the top turn as they approach the halfway point. Ankin Hot Heels continuing to lead the way by 1 length. P.A. Cherry out there 4 deep as they move past the half, and P.A. Cherry quickly moves on to the top spot, with Ankin Hot Heels now second. Danger Bear 3 wide third. Ease Wave along the inside is racing fourth. They continue on to the backside for the final time. with P.H. Sherry leading the way up on the outside. Danger Bear, Ankin Hot Heels out the rail is third. Ease Way fourth. Cherokee Hanover fifth. Charetz 3 wide and 6. They approach 3/4. Leading the way, it's P.H. Sherry drawing clear now by 4 lengths. Danger Bear racing second. Ankin Hot Heels on the inside is traveling third. Ease Way fourth. Bayou Angus is fifth. They continue past the 7/8. 3/4 in 1:31 and 1/5 second. Off the top turn, out front, P.H. Sherry by 2.5, 3 lengths. Danger Bear's trying to close in second, racing along third is Ankin Hot Heels through the stretch for the final time. P.H. Sherry, Danger Bear is closing into the outside. P.H. Sherry, Danger Bear, P.H. Sherry will win it. Danger Bear is second, Ankin Hot Heels third. P.H. Sherry, a 4-year-old mare by Full Feature, Ladickway Farms. Kevin Pinkney driving, the mile in 2:02 and 4/5. Race number 10 of the evening has Fonzie Bye Bye, Timmy My Boy, 3 A's and a C, Copper Leo, by program, MD Applebetty, Denashton Dexter, and Entirely Mike's. They're off and pacing from the rail. Fonzie Bye Bye away quickly. Timmy My Boy hustling out in the center. The far outside, Denashton Dexter gets away third. Entirely Mike's following out fourth. Away racing in 5. That's 3 A's and a C. Followed by Copper Leo in 6. Holding down 7 is by program. And the early trailer is MD Applebetty. Single file as they approach the opening quarter. Timmy My Boy will dictate the early pace, a 1.5 length lead over Fonzie Bye Bye. On the inside and traveling third is Denashton Dexter. Entirely Mike's taking a look out of 4, campaigning the rail in 5 is 3 A's and a C. Copper Leo takes a look out of 6. By program has 1 horse beaten in MD Applebetty, who trails the field. 29-3 was the opening quarter. They round the top turn. Positions go unchanged. Out front, Timmy My Boy continues to dictate the pace, still leading at a 1.5 lengths. Fonzie Bye Bye getting a golden trip second. Third is Denashton Dexter. Entirely Mike's fourth. 3 A's and a C. Now steps first up in 4 as they dip into the turn. That'll flush out Denashton Dexter as they move on past the 5/8 and onto the backside. 1:03 was the half. It's Timmy My Boy now widening the lead to 3 open lengths. Fonzie Bye Bye second, Denashton Dexter in the outside third. Moving up on the outside and racing in 4 is 3 A's and a C. Fifth locked in is Entirely Mike's MD Applebetty from 6. They continue on to the 7/8. Timmy My Boy striding out now to 5 lengths. Taking over second is Denashton Dexter. 3 A's and a C is third. MD Applebetty in the outside racing fourth. 3/4 in 1:31. They make the final turn with Timmy My Boy well in control. Denashton Dexter is second. Up on the outside, MD Applebetty is racing third. But it's all Timmy My Boy as they drive under the wire. Timmy My Boy will win it. Second is Denashton Dexter in the show spot. Goes to MD Applebetty. Riding back in victory lane, the 10th race winner. Number 2, Timmy My Boy, a 5-year-old gelding by Ralph Hanover, by Alan Walker, trained and driven to victory by Paul Lanigan, the mile in 2:01. Race number 11 of the evening has Bub, BC's Majestic, Mather's Blazure, Classy Win, Walk of Life, Line of Fire, Cocan Willie, Harrier, and Rockin' and Rollin'. They're off and pacing at the rail. That's Bub getting off the gate first, grabbing the lead. Walk of Life driving out second on the inside. Rockin' and Rollin' quickly is away third. On the far outside, caught 3 wide. Fourth is Harrier. Then BC's Majestic has settled in at the rail in 5. Away 6th, Mather's Blazure. Parked out, Line of Fire in 7. Classy Win in 8. And 9th and trailing the field is Cocan Willie. They move on to the opening quarter. Bob on top will set the early tempo. Leads it by 1. Rockin' and Rollin' gets away in the pocket. Harriet looking to tuck in third. Walk of Life next in line is fourth. Way Racing in 5. That's BC's Majestic. Mother's Blazure now stepping to the outside in 6. Racing in 7 is Classy Win, following the move of Mother's Blazure. Then we go back to Coquette William, Line of Fire. 28 and 4 the opening quarter. They round the top turn, approaching the half. Up front, it's Bub leading it by 1. In the pocket, rocking and rolling. Coming first up is Harriet, giving cover to Walk of Life on the limb 4th. BC's Majestic on the inside 5th. Third over is Mother's Blazure from 6th. To the outside, Classy Win goes 7th. On the inside 8th is Coquette William. Line of Fire is trailing the field. The half reached in 59 and 1. They straighten out down the backside for the final time. Bob is still in control. 3 parts of a length. Harriet on the outside second. Rocking and rolling, enjoying a perfect trip, is locked in third. On the outside, racing fourth with cover, is Walk of Life. 5th on the inside, BC's Majestic. Here comes Mother's Blazure going 3 wide. In 4, they head on past the 7/8. 1:30 and 3, the 3/4. Bob looking strong out front. Now widens the lead to 5 lengths. Rocking and rolling second. Mother's Blazure on the outside third. Through the stretch they come for the final time. Bob leads them home. Mother's Blazure is giving chase second. The outside, Walk of Life. It's all Bob, an easy winner. Second, Mother's Blazure. And the show spot goes to Walk of Life. In Victory Lane, the winner of race 11, number 1 in your card, Bob, an 8-year-old brown son of Lime Time, by Roland Larkin.